Hey everybody, welcome back to Best of the Month, where a bunch of us are going to be telling you about the best game we played this past month and why we liked them so much. So I'm going to kick things off right away with my Best of the Month, which you are going to see featured again momentarily, so I'll be very brief. Pandemic Legacy Season 2. It's fantastic. It is not just more of the same, which is kind of what I was worried about. It really does feel like a different experience, but one that is just as engaging as the original, if not more so. It's more so. So, that's it. That's it for my pick. There were a lot of good games, but there are a lot of good games sort of coming out this time of year. So I'm expecting the next few best of the months for me to be really fantastic. So, that's it. Let's check out everybody else.
Hi, this is Ambi from Board Game Blitz, and my favorite new to me game of September was one that I just got in on the last day of September, and that's Spirit Island. Spirit Island is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players. You're each spirits on an island, and you're trying to protect the island and its inhabitants against the invaders. So each person plays a different spirit, and each spirit has special powers. And you play these different cards that have different powers, and you use energy to play them. And it's cool because there's a ramp up to the game. Each turn you grow, and so like you get more energy or more cards or something, and so you get more powerful as a spirit. And also you have to work together with the other spirits because of your special powers. Like my special power was being able to control things and like move things around, whereas other people are better at attacking or defending. So you plan ahead, you work together to destroy the invaders. So if you like cooperative games, it could have some analysis paralysis, but I had a lot of fun with the different powers, and it was pretty thematic, and I really like cooperative games. So Spirit Island was my best of the month.
Hello everybody, my name is Robert, and I'm the Co-op Gamer. Now first of all, there has been a mix-up, and as a result of that, my best game of August ended up in the video of September, and my best game of September got left out. So before I talk about my best game of October, I wanted to mention the best game I played in September, and that was Seventh Continent. I've played it even more last month and still wasn't able to complete the first scenario, but I had a lot of fun trying. Now, my best game of October was the game that I expected it would be, if I were actually able to play it in October. And I did, the second to last day of the month. This game will probably be my best game of the year, and might even become my favorite game of all time. And that is Pandemic Legacy Season 2. At this point I've played the prologue, which we lost, and I've played the first month twice. We lost the first game in January because of a bad card draw. Just before the turn we would have won the game. But eventually we won the second game. And already some very interesting things have happened. The gameplay is pretty different than the all Pandemics I've played before, but still has enough familiar elements that make it easy to learn if you already know how to play Pandemic. So that's my best game of October. Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Best game I played this month has to be Viticulture Essential Edition. Now I've heard for years how good this game was, and it just never looked like my cup of tea. It looked a bit too dry for me, but a friend brought that game over and I fell in love with it. This worker placement game about growing grapes and turning grapes into wine is amazing. I love this game. I immediately ordered it after playing it with the expansion, and I cannot wait to play this game more. So that's it for me, and I'll see you again next month. I'm Jason Peacock.
Hey folks, Robert here, best of the month, and for me this month was an unexpected game, because normally I play heavier games. But this month I tended to play a lot of games that I ended up not caring for, but there was one standout game, and that game was Cat Lady. Now this is a lighter game than I normally look at, obviously, but this game I really enjoyed. It's a card drafting set collection game about cats. It most reminded me of things like Coloretto, Sushi Go, and honestly I think it's completely replaced Sushi Go for me in my collection. I really did enjoy taking on the cats, working on getting food for them, and things like that, and it just took what I enjoy about Sushi Go and made it that much better. I look forward to seeing you folks next month.
Hey guys, Ben here. So my game of the month is none other than the Eurogamer's Dream, Through the Ages, A New Story of Civilization. It's a game was hesitant to pull the trigger on for quite a while, mostly due to the game length. Wasn't sure if it ever hit the table, but the week I got it to the table twice. So that says a lot. Great game, super Euro-y, pushing cubes, managing resources. But I love it, man. It's a great game. I wish I would have found it sooner. Through the Ages, A New Story of Civilization.
Hey folks, Mark here. My pick this month is Seventh Continent. And it truly is, I'm sure you've heard, or maybe not, but this truly is like a choose your own adventure. I love those books as a kid, choose your own adventure books, and this game is the first one that really makes me feel that way. I know some people have said the same thing about time stories, but no, this game truly feels like that, a choose your own adventure book. And the map and things that you create along the way, and just the exploration level is super cool and fantastic. How you work collectively to build items, find food, just explore and try to discover the secrets of this seventh continent, while, of course, trying to lift the curse. So if you can get your hands on it, do it. And if you like that type of game, it's so well worth it. Find somebody who has it and give it a try. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Hello everyone, my name's Annette, and you may know me as Netters Plays. And my favorite game this past month was Clans of Caledonia. Now that game was my favorite game because of the economic factor and how players interact. Now, I only played it as a 2-player game, but I really enjoyed it. Now the cool thing with the market system that the game has is the fact that the players can manipulate the value of the resources. So not only are you trying to figure out how to manage the resources you have in order to exchange them for more valuable resources, but you can also change the price of those resources in the market. And I thought that was really neat. Another cool thing is that there's a lot of interaction between players because there's a board in the middle and you are trying to control certain areas. So if you're there first, you can claim it. However, if you claim an area that's beside someone else's resources, then you have the opportunity to buy resources from them too. So you can manipulate the market in that kind of way. So I just really enjoyed this game because it has a lot of interaction with prices and also the area control on the board. So that's why my favorite pick of this month was Clans of Caledonia.
Hey guys, it's Jay Peak from Peak Your Interest, and I know I'm late to the table on this one, but the best game for me this month was Scythe. I loved this game. I cannot wait to play it again. It was a little intimidating at first, but once you get the rules of the game down, everything moves at like an amazing pace. Such good cadence. Everybody's thinking out their turns. Everybody's playing. It's deceptively easy, so definitely my game of this month was Scythe.
Hey, my best game of the month is Pandemic Legacy Season 2. Very easy choice here. Yeah, I played a lot of other great games, including Charterstone and other things, but the fact is that Pandemic Legacy 2 was so much better than the first one. It had such a great story, and even though it was hard, and we overall did not get the goal I was hoping for, I still look back, I was attached to my character, the story was better, the branching paths were more interesting. It was just a fascinating, wonderful experience. I love Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Howdy folks, Rebecca and Hunter here from Family Showdown, and our game of the month is Clans of Caledonia.
Clans of Caledonia is an awesome economic game where you use a modular board and you put workers out on that board and you build all kinds of interesting buildings like dairies and bakeries, and you raise cows and sheep in order to collect the most money.
Money! And you also have asymmetrical clans with special powers unique to them. And what I like best about the game, I love the fact that you have all these crazy imports like cheese and whiskey, and I love the different asymmetrical powers and the economic engine that you can build on your own player map. So enjoy that.
And what I like about it is it's an economic game, and I love economic games. So if you like economic games with a mixture of area control, Clans of Caledonia might be for you. Our best of the month.
Hey folks, welcome back to another best of the month. This month, goodness gracious, it was almost unfair because one game definitely reigned supreme this month for me, and that is Pandemic Legacy Season 2. Now, and I even talked to the guys about this, I really have a hard time picking this game because it really is kind of unfair. The deck was definitely stacked against all the other games that I played this month. So
Legacy Season 2 from Pandemic definitely reigns supreme this month, but with that having been said, I do have one other game that if Pandemic Legacy Season 2 weren't here this month, this game probably would. And it isn't a very big game. It is this guy right here, Shadows in Kyoto. Been looking forward to playing this for so long, and finally got to play it a lot at Essen. Really enjoyed every single time I played it. So it's a really cool, compact little two-player game with a lot of depth in it. So I'm going to be doing a review here pretty quick in the next few days for it, so be on the lookout for that one. But Pandemic Legacy Season 2, definitely my best of the month, but this one is a very close second. See you guys on the flip side.
It's Ray Kennedy from Epic Gaming Night, and my best of the month is Whistle Stop. If you know anything about me, I'm all about those thematic games, but occasionally I like these simpler, lightweight Euros. Whistle Stop has an interesting mechanic where you're just going around picking up the different cubes as you're laying out tiles that gives you a little bit of a Suro feel, and you're trying to run through different stations to get stocks so that way you can get points, and then get your trains to the other side, getting lots of coal so you can take extra actions. It's a super simple, like lightweight-ish, like Euro-y, family-ish game, but it still has a lot of little bit of complexity of like trying to figure out which cubes you're gonna get and how you're gonna min-max your points. So for me, my best of the month is Whistle Stop.
Hey guys, Tommy here from Ben Talking Games, and today I just wanted to bring to you my favorite game of the month. We're talking about Baseball Highlights 2045. Now, to be fair, I've actually played this game before this month, but I just got in all the expansions for it. Super excited when I got them. Raised my rating for the game by like a whole point, which it was already pretty high, so that's pretty awesome. If we're being honest, Through the Ages is probably my favorite new to me rated game this month, but this one definitely takes a cake for favorite game of the month. So thanks, and see you guys at our channel. Bye.
All right, so that's going to do it for us. A big thanks to all of you for tuning in. A big thanks to everybody who contributed to the video. And as always, we'll see you again in a month for all of the awesome new games we are playing right now this month. We'll tell you about them. See you next time.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Games. Cool Stuff. I'm Eric Summer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.